Good morning, DeWolf chemistry students. It's me, Mr. Cheney, with another brilliant tutorial. This one is about the density Phet lab. I'm going to go through, I'm not going to give you all the answers, that would be crazy, but I'm going to get you started, kind of clarify how to go through the lab, and get you on the path of success. So here's what it looks like. We kind of started it before I left for yesterday. We did this Wednesday, so now we'll finish it today. So you'll click on the link for the Phet lab itself, which is this right here. Then you open up your slide deck, and this is where you're going to be putting your answers. You're entering values and calculating density and stuff. So let's open up the actual Phet lab first. We're going to be working with the intro part and the mystery part. We will not be doing anything with the compare part. So we'll click into intro, and you'll notice that over here we have different materials: styrofoam, wood, ice, PVC, brick, aluminum. On our Google Slides, you're going to see that those are on the first column as well. Now on yours, I think it might have stopped at PVC, so you might have to put in brick, aluminum, and custom in order to finish this. And I've even given you the first one. So the mass, or how much the styrofoam brick weighed, it gives it to you, 0.75. So if we were to change this to styrofoam, okay, it tells you in kilograms what it weighs. And then here is the tricky part. How do we get the volume? Okay, so the volume we need to get, and then we learned in our density lab that mass divided by volume is our density, which is over here. So here's how it works. We have 100 liters of water, so we're using the displacement method, and so we're going to put this in the water and see how much water it actually displaces, and that tells us what the volume of the object is. And we'll be doing this in real life once we get to like the cooking labs and stuff like that. So we'll put it in the water, and that right now, that doesn't tell us much. It's only partly in the water, so we need to actually dunk it so it's submerged. And now we have over there 105 liters. So that means that the difference between this and the original is how much this cube of material is displacing. So I have 105 liters now. I'll subtract the original 100 liters, so 105 minus 100 is 5 liters. So that's why we have 5 right here for volume. And then what we'll do is, to calculate, we can get our calculator up on the computer here, and the density would be 0.75 divided by 5 equals 0.15. So styrofoam's density is 0.15. Now from our lab, we know that anything that is less than 1, because water's density is 1, anything less than 1 is going to float. Okay, and that's pretty obvious with styrofoam, because, I mean, it's pretty obvious. So that's a good calculation. So now we got to go back and do the same thing for wood, ice, PVC, and brick. So we'll go back, we'll change out styrofoam for wood. Wood equals 2.0, so we'll go ahead and put that as the mass, 2.0. And our volume, we're going to drop that in the water. Start it out, let's make sure we start out the same, 100. Drop it in the water, dunk it, 105 minus 100, so we're 5 again. So we'll go back over, this is 5, get our calculator back up, and we've got, so we'll clear it out, 2.0 divided by 5, we're going to get 0.4. Is 0.4 less than 1? Yes, so this wood is going to float. It's even showing you in this lab that it floats. Okay, so that's that. You'll go through the rest of those to calculate. Now the next part, you've got slides 3, 4, and 5. And slide 1, you've got mystery objects 1A through 1E. Then you've got 2A through 2E and 3A through 3E. So you'll be measuring 3 different things. And then you're going to have to guess what the material is. So let's go to the mystery ones. We'll go over here. We'll go click on mystery. And so we don't know what these things are. And we need to start out by weighing them. So 1A, we put it on the scale. We've got 19.30 kgs. And that's why we've got that right here. We're going to see what the volume is. So we'll place this in the water. Again, we start at 100. Place this in the water. It displaces 105.50 is our volume. So that's why we go 105.50 minus 100 will get us 5.5. And then we'll get our calculator out and make sure our calculation is correct. So we've got 19.3 divided by 5.5. And we've got 3.509. Okay, so what material is that? We have to guess. So the way that we can guess that is go to our density table and we figure out which one it is. So again, we're looking for something that's 3.5 something. What's close to that? 3.5. Oh, that's diamond. Okay. Yeah, diamond is definitely more dense than water, so that's why it sank. So I'm going to put diamond in there. And we'll go back and do the rest. So that's going to work the same way for parts 2 and 3. So you've got set 1, set 2, set 3. So we'll take this out, put 1B on. Okay, 0.40 kilograms. So we'll go back over here, 0.40. We'll look at the volume. We start out at 100 liters again. Oh, don't knock that in. And we need to submerge this one. So 101 minus 100 is 1. So we put that in, 1.0. Get our calculator out, and we've got 0.40 divided by 1 equals 0.40. What on the table is 0.40? Wood. Okay, so we can put in wood for the mystery object. Okay, so you'll complete that table. You'll go and switch it up for all the mystery 2 items and mystery 3 items. Again, you'll do that by going to set 2. Set 3 and doing your calculations, and that's it. That's the Phet lab. So once you have all those slides filled out and all the math done, you can turn it in. You can get a super awesome A+. All right, that's it. I'll see you in class.